Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Hambone here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the future of World of Tanks, PC version and of course the console version, and just exactly what you can expect coming up in 2023. And this is particularly related to the PC version. They're getting Steel Hunter mode back, as well as Steel Hunter Reborn, which is going to have bots. I'm interested to see how that works, and respawns, which will be... Didn't we already have respawns once in the mode? I think so. I'm not sure. There's going to be a new season of Onslaught, which is going to be pretty cool with qualification battles. I'm not really sure what that means. The Murny 13, the Halloween event. Is that the Halloween event? It's coming back. There's a new map for Frontline, which is probably the thing I'm most excited about on this list, if I'm being honest. I love Frontline mode. There's also the new Oyster Bay map. The good-looking Pacific map there. Nice-looking little map. And then we've got 8 maps are getting rebalanced. Airfield, Stutska. You can see them on the screen. I'm not going to be able to read them that fast, but just loads and loads of maps getting rebalanced. They're rebalancing mines, which is going to be interesting to see how they do. There's going to be a new achievement system here, which gives you a number next to your tank, as well as improved crew system, which this one makes me nervous. They're moving things more in line with how it is on console, which scares me to death because the crew system on console right now is crazy. And also, you can slap all your crewmen together and destroy them and get more experience books for your other crews. This is something that they're doing now. There's a final moment camera. Think how War Thunder does things. It looks like that's kind of how they're going to be doing it. And the new updates for the coming year. There's some new Japanese tank destroyers and heavy tanks, as well as new vehicle mechanics, where you can see here, this is basically an overheat mechanic. So instead of reloading, you overheat your gun, and then it cools down. I'm not really sure if that is like a perpetual thing or how that works. There's also night mode, night maps, and so basically, as well as dynamic water. I forgot about this one. Dynamic water and dynamic map conditions. So as you're going to see, this ship's going to crash here, and it's going to create obstacles or cover to go behind. Same with the plane. So maybe at some point in the match, it's going to happen. Look, we got, what is this map called? Himmelsdorf, big, massive airship crashing down there. And then they said more details in February. And that's all we've got. That's all they gave us to go on. So what we're going to have to do now is speculate, of course, because everyone loves to speculate on what we'll see first. I think we'll see maybe Steel Hunter in the early part of the year, Frontline about summertime, and then the rest of it will just kind of be here and there. Hopefully, they really take a second look at those crew skills, because if you were pause it right there and read what some of them things are, I don't see how a new player is ever going to catch up to an experienced player. I mean, yes, experienced players, people that have been playing for a long time, they're going to be able to just get a bunch of crew books and get these new crew skills, which are all pretty much necessary. There's a whole lot of necessary new additions to the crew skills and to the things of going on with the crews, and so they're going to just... Experienced players, old-time players are going to have a huge advantage. Even over me, I haven't been playing PC that long, or I haven't played that many battles on PC. I don't really have that many tanks. I've got like 115 tanks in the garage. Haven't played that many battles. Haven't done that much on the PC version. So I'm going to struggle to keep up with some of the veterans on PC version. I do play PC and console side by side. I play console a lot more, or I have played console a lot more in the past. But with the new changes to Frontline modes and the new things coming into PC, I'll probably be switching over to PC more often. So it's going to be hard to get the new crew system under wraps. It is nice that they're moving away from the necessary to use gold to train your crews up to 100%. I think I saw something in there about them being free now, or cheaper, or for silver. That is nice. The 75%, 50% crew thing, I think they're moving away from that. That'll be a good change. But I'm nervous about the new changes to the skills and perk system, because if you were around for World of Tanks console update 6.0, you'll know how much of a train wreck that was, and how guns became laser pointers. They pulled like all the RNG out of the game, and the majority of the tanks can just, pretty much laser pointer you now. It's insane what they're able to do. They've just, especially accurate tanks, they never miss. And, fast tanks got really fast. Crazy things happening. This guy's side scraping me here in the T-34-85, and I'm still trying to just bounce him off my front plate here instead of side scraping him back, which is what I should have been doing, and that's what I'm going to wind up doing here in just a second. But, there's no shot. I have no shot there. So I said, okay, well, you want to side scrape? I'm going to side scrape you too. And T-34-85 is just a solid tank. T-34-85M is even more solid. That's the one I'm playing. And here they come pushing up, and I'm thinking, okay, they're going to really push. Well, they don't push, and I get shot by the T-34-85. So I'm just going to pull back here and try and let my team shoot these guys. And this Firefly, if he would pull back with me, we would be able to let that Churchill pull up above the hill and let our tank destroyers take him out. But it's not going to happen that way. They're just not going to. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. So we're talking about the future of World of Tanks. I think it's going to be a huge year. The fact that they've released all of these things, in one video at the beginning of the year. That video came out on Christmas Eve. So the fact that they've put all that into one video right at the beginning of the year leads me to believe that they're very confident in their whole year's releases, and that's the schedule of released content that we're going to have. I'm hoping that we have Frontlines for at least 6 months this year. I really enjoy Frontlines. It's one of my favorite modes, so hopefully we have that with the 2 maps maybe on rotation for at least 6 months. That'd be nice. I'm not a big fan of Steel Hunter. I know people like it. Personally, it's not my thing, but I'm glad that it's coming back around, and just there's huge stuff. There are going to be ops in between here and there, earn ops, different things like that. So lots and lots to look forward to on World of Tanks PC, and it looks like they're going to have a great year, and I'm going to be spending a lot more time playing PC than I did in years past. So let's talk about what console's going to get. They might get 1 or 2 new lines, maybe some new modern era tanks. Of course, there's going to be a battle pass every couple of months to go through. But no big game mode changes. I don't foresee Frontlines coming to console. I don't see Steel Hunter coming to console. Console is just going to kind of remain in a sort of stagnant place. And I really think that console exists at this point just as a test bed for them to test features for the PC version. But I enjoy console. I'm still going to play it. It's just not going to be my main focus of the year because they're going to have so much stuff for me to do on the PC version. I came into the Christmas ops late this year, and I've been scrambling. I've got my garage up to level 7. I might get it to level 8, but then, of course, the op ends, tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. So I'm not going to be able to get it. I won't be able to max it out, but I'll come close. I won't be able to get those female crew members or whatever. I'll just come pretty close. But they've had some good changes on the PC over the last year, and it's looking like the future is very, very bright for the PC version. I'm just nervous about these crew changes. I don't know how that's going to go for new players. I guess the game really doesn't have that many new players coming in, but I don't know how it's going to go. We're just going to have to see how things play out over the coming year, the course of the year. What are you most excited about in the coming year for PC World Tanks and console World Tanks? That's what I want to know. What are your predictions? What are your thoughts? And what are you most excited about? Thanks for watching the video this far if you did, and I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about more World of Tanks stuff. Don't know what it'll be, but it'll be World Tanks. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.